All right.
And we're back. Thanks for waiting, guys. We are back in full force with some very awesome JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Eyes of Heaven. Sorry, there's just a car outside that people seem happy, and I like stop
So
being happy.
they're currently singing the song Friday by Rebecca Black very loudly.
Yes, they were. Alright. This is a single player game. So, should we do... You know what? We're going to do free battle. So, no one is here. Justin is only up to part 4. He finished part 4. I have gone to part 8, but halfway of part 8. The last thing I remember about part 8 was the beetle battle. The stag beetle battle, which was amazing. That was probably like the last... No. The last bit I remember is that Josuke was fighting those two soccer boys. Yeah, the beetle battle was intense. You know, in Japan, how they have they really like beetles or stag beetles, and they put them in an arena to fight each other. You know that
Jesus.
Japanese.
No.
No, they do it in animes and shows, but kids. It's where kids would play, and they find the biggest beetle they can, and they pit it against another beetle in a little round ring, and so they'd be like, all right, kill each other. So the beetles are just fighting each other, and whichever beetle falls off first is the loser. So you're this beetle has won 10 matches. But in JoJo Part 8, there is an exceptionally awesome beetle battle. It's fucking intense, dude. Edge, nail biting, edge of your seat you can't hold in anymore. Crazy shit.
All right.
Very good. Did you hear?
Very good.
See, they got quotes. All right. Should I do random, or who should I select, mister?
Do random.
Random? All right. We're doing random. All right. So it's Joseph. Okay. Random right now. Oh, we're doing Diavolo. And another rando. We'll pick Indol. We'll do random. I guess we're going against Yoshikage Kira. And Rohan Kishibe.
They match.
They do match. I'm going to blow you to smithereens.
I'm going to blow you.
Oh no! Alright, let's go to rant. Do you remember this in part 3?
Oh. I do.
I think it was against Death 13. A little baby that could have ended the Stardust Crusaders.
They could have.
He could have fucking killed them all right there and then.
But who was it that broke it?
Hakyoin.
Because he's too cool.
He's too cool. And then they made the baby eat poop.
Oh, yeah. God.
Imagine that. Here's some poop. And it's that's fucking disgusting, dude.
Classic Japanese people.
Making kids eat poop and having beetles fight each other.
Oh.
That was a big old spoiler for part 5.
Don't worry, I'm barely paying attention.
Do you know what makes for an interesting manga? Babies that eat poop, apparently. Alright, let's go, blind man. Alright. Yeah. Let's fight this. Hey, oh, wah!
Wow.
Let's see if okay.
What is his stand?
His stand is King Crimson.
Oh, okay.
You might have heard of the band.
The one.
The song.
21st Century Schizoid Man.
Yes.
By King Crimson.
King Kim.
Bow, 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 bow.
First century Schizoid Man. Schizoid Man.
King Skizzard.
Is it alright for me to taste blood in my throat? Or is that just the chicken nuggets?
No.
That's alright. Uh-oh.
DarkVailMoon dying.
Live on stream. We gotta get more than 10 people to watch me die. If you like me dying on stream, donate to my PayPal.
Share with a friend.
Oh. You remember Rohan Kashibi? Do you remember his stand?
Wait,
He's the mangaka.
I don't remember most people's stands.
He had Heaven's Door, which is I don't actually know.
Oh, yeah, that we were just talking about that last stream.
Oh, we're
Yeah, that's Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan.
Knocking on heaven's door.
With, the weed guy.
Yeah, Willie Nelson.
Yeah. He retired because it killed him. But now, Kita. I will survive. I will survive until I die.
Now, do you know what his stand is named after?
Which one?
Who do you, well, we already were talking about King Crimson.
Queen?
Yeah.
It's after a Queen song.
Yeah.
Which is a really good King song. I said King. Queen song. Queen song. I will survive. That's another Queen song. I will survive. No, it's not. I think I was getting confused with another song. Come on, Diavolo, jump up, my man. Alright, we're doing dual combo time. What is my least favorite stand?
When it's really hot outside and you're waiting for the bus.
That is pretty good.
Who's that?
What is my favorite? My least favorite?
Who's that Grim Reaper motherfucker?
Oh, yeah, that's stand 13. That was the baby stand, remember?
Oh! Right.
Death 13. Shit. I'm thinking of part 4. I think my least favorite. No, they are all interesting. Oh shit! Thank you. I think I don't remember the kid's name in part 4, but it was the one that kept like playing rock paper scissors with Rohan. I was like, this guy's an idiot. No, never mind. You know what? My least favorite stand. If you can. It was in part 8. It's Josuke's friends, the girl, I forgot what her name was, her stand, because I'm still confused on what it does, because it's just like I can't, whenever people translate the manga, I can't really like tell what they're trying to say. Paisley Park, yes, Paisley Park. I don't even remember what it does. Oh, it's something to do with like it's like a GPS, but what's Paisley Park actually? Is that an album?
I don't know. But is that the English translation?
Yes.
Or is that
No, that's the Japanese.
Okay.
So it's the original. Paisley Park.
Oh, apparently Paisley Park is a record label founded by Prince.
Oh shit! Interesting.
And it's also an actual park in Minnesota. I've seen that record label before.
No one is here. What is your favorite or least favorite stand?
Other notable places to visit in Minnesota. Mall of America. Wow.
Is it really that big?
Apparently it's that and Paisley Park, so hey.
And the Minnesota Vikings, right? Boing Boing Cape. This is also from part 4.
I remember. This is where he gets stuck in the house.
Yeah. By his yandere girlfriend. Oh, that guy. Yeah, that was like the first stand user too in Part 8. Like if his elevation is above you, he has to be like. If he was elevated above you, you're fucked, dude. But until they figure out, it's like if they're on his level, he's just measly weak.
There's a guy in One Piece who his devil fruit is just a rail cart. So he just rides on train tracks, and that's all he can do. And they give him like this whole thing of like, he's so scary and stuff, and it's like, is this a joke?
This guy's not scary at all.
This guy just has wheels and goes honk honk.
So like Buggy the Clown.
Yeah, but even Buggy's has at least
He's powerful, dude.
he can
Telling
do
you.
something.
Yo, Buggy is my favorite. He's one of my favorites too. Everyone shits on him. I love Buggy. Does he appear more often or no? Has he appeared in the latest
Yeah.
parts?
He's
Buggy.
relevant.
Oh, I'm so sorry about Buggy's voice. Buggy the Clown. He hates Shanks. He's just jealous of Shanks. But I like how Shanks is like, "Yo, Buggy, best friend, how you doing, bro?" Like you know, they haven't like not seen each other in like years. Like, he's, "Yo, dude, you remember all that crazy shit?" And Buggy's like, "Fuck you." Do you remember the guy I'm playing? This little
Yeah,
guy.
he was the one with the sandwich.
Oh, the Duwang.
Yeah,
His doings look good.
and then he kept going around with the change.
Yeah, because his stand was like a million bees. They both just ride around. Uh-oh. They're using their stand power. But me... Oh, dual heat attack. You want to see something cool? Shit, I missed it.
I threw some loose change at them.
Oh, no. Uh-oh. Yoshikage Kirei.
He just kills himself.
Die, bitch. Uh-oh. You get it? Because he's boing boing. Have you ever seen Johnny Test?
Yes.
Do you remember Bling Bling Boy?
Yes.
I love that guy. I thought he
That
was
character and this little character
I was gonna
is pretty
say,
much the same thing.
It's like, "I'm Bling Bling Boy."
I hated that show.
I love that show. I watch it all the time on Netflix. It was like one of the first shows that was on Netflix too. That and a Godzilla animated show from the 90s that I would like. I loved. There's not very much. Damn, how old is Netflix? I think 2008. It's been around.
Something like that. I just remember using my Wii to watch it all the time.
Yeah. It's weird that the Wii had it, but I don't think Xbox. They probably did actually.
They did, but it was the Wii, you could just download it no matter what, but the Xbox, you had to have Xbox Live in
Yeah.
order to watch it, and people were annoyed. It's weird how times have changed.
I remember the first movie. Do you remember what the first movie you watched on Netflix was?
God, it was something stupid.
Ours was Planet 51 with Dwayne The Rock Johnson. If you recall, have you heard of Planet 51?
No.
It was a movie where Dwayne The Rock Johnson played an astronaut from Earth who got lost on a planet with aliens. But you know the aliens, that's their planet, so they think he's an alien, and they're like, he's on our planet, and then the aliens are trying to get him out before like their alien government can like dissect him and like try to kill him. So it's like the reverse of us. Like if one single alien comes to it's like the reverse of E.T. pretty much.
But so does Dwayne Rock Johnson like phone home, and he likes.
He does. He got in contact with NASA.
Oh.
Oh my god. That's pretty
I
scary.
think I just punched his dick.
He did. Oh my god. Ugh. Look how he rolls. You're like Link. Give me your money.
So why did you like Johnny Test so much?
Because I was a kid, I thought it was hilarious. I liked Johnny and his... It was actually... Maybe it was stupid, but I thought it was hilarious. Yvonne liked it too, so you can't shit on me.
I'll shit on her too. The entire show just made me feel like it had no idea what it wanted to do. Like it was just, it was tired, and there
10 seasons, dude.
I know, but it's like the animation was just boring. The characters were all boring. They never really did that much that was that fun. I kind of remember liking when it first started, but over time everything just felt like it was the exact same episode over and over and over again.
That's not good. No, they had a lot of funny ass episodes, dude. Oh god.
What's your favorite episode?
There was one where they were parodying like Pokemon and like Digimon. That was one of my favorite episodes because we're like, that's just like Pokemon. They know Pokemon. And me and my sister were like, this is the best show ever. Shit. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember. I think. Alright, so we're gonna do my love of my life, Jolene. And then, you know what? We'll do weather report. You know what? We'll have her fight against her dad, Jotaro Kujo, and his best friend for life, Kakyoin. Muhammad Avdal. Yes, I am. And we're gonna fight in jail at the Florida prison.
Did you ever listen to Weather Report?
I heard one song and I thought it was really good.
Their album Heavy Weather, I couldn't remember it, but that is a fantastic.
Because whenever I was doing part 6 and part 7 of JoJo, every time they said a stand name, I would immediately stop what I'm reading, go on YouTube, look it up, and see what the song was about. Because part 7, I forgot what one of the stands are called. There's a lot of cool stands in part 7, and part 6 too. But yeah, I would just look up like is Heavy Weather a song from Weather Report?
Yeah, it's literally what. Well, that's the album.
Okay, so yeah, his move called Heavy Weather. Look at Jolene. Look how cool she is.
I love them.
Jolene also has her stand called Stone Ocean, which is like a spider. No, it's just like a bunch of like. Oh shit! Hey, Dad, you can't do that. Stone Ocean. Stupid Zawardo Toki wa tomare. Oh, weather report covered me in some sort of weather anomaly. Yeah. Wait, no one is here. What's your favorite part? I think you said... I know you said your favorite JoJo is Joseph. But so far, since you've read pretty much all the parts, what's your favorite part?
Part 2.
Part 2? Damn. Out of all that's crazy. Part 2. I know when everyone, people like really love part 2, and then when they get to part 3, it's either people really even love the stands more, or they absolutely hate JoJo's. Because I remember I talked to this random guy at Barnes and Noble,
okay,
which I normally don't do, but he brought up JoJo's, and you know, as a JoJo fan, I can't have him disrespect the show,
yeah,
or the manga, but I didn't do it in like a dick way. He's just like, yeah, I couldn't really get into JoJo's. And I was like, oh, I heard you did get into JoJo's. May I ask why?
I'm just gonna butt in.
Yeah, he's like, I like part 1 and part 2. Part 3 with those stands, I thought it was stupid and like blah blah blah. And I was like, well, it might. I was like, hey, sir, that's actually the first time I've ever heard someone say that. Because like it's. Rare.
I felt the same way when I first started watching it.
I'm like, it's rare whenever I hear someone like diss the stands. And I was like, yo, sir, maybe you should try it again, because, yo, dude, There's a guy named like Yoshikage Kira, and yo, dude, he's crazy as shit.
My biggest thing when I first started part 3 was I just really hoped it wouldn't go too much into the stands as like characters and stuff, and because right when it started with giant purple dude just getting Josuke shit,
That's true, he did.
and it was just like, oh, that's weird. Like, what is it gonna do? But then they were just normal. They were just things than they were. So it was more about the actual characters. So that made me a lot happier.
For part 4?
Yeah. Well, part 3, and then it got stupider and stupider throughout part 3. Then I'm like, all right,
What
it was
about
kind of good.
what about what's his name? Damn it. See, now that I think about it, I can't even think of the names. It's like, when I'm not thinking about JoJo's, I can name the fucking names. But when I'm like playing JoJo's, it's on my mind, then I can't fucking he was the one that like, so in the manga, it took up a total of 3 pages, which is pretty crazy. Which was it was the one that Jotaro fought in part 3. The one that like he had Joseph's like life on the line if Jotaro would do anything bad. And he gave him like the world's best ora 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 ora. Yeah, Steely Dan, thank you.
Are you a fan of Steely Dan?
You know what? We should just we should listen to the music actually too, because I'm like, oh, I've never heard of his music. Wait, no, Steely Dan. It sounds familiar. Oh, I know it's music. Is that a band? Is it a song?
Yeah, it's a band.
Okay.
That one's a band. They're named Steely Dan's named after a dildo.
What?
In college, they someone had a giant metal-shaped dick, and they named it Steely Dan, and they really liked it and thought it was funny, so they named their band after that.
Oh my god.
So, that's what Steely Dan is named after. And I like to think it's the same thing in JoJo. Just a big-ass
dick. But not just any kind of dick. The biggest dick of all. We'll do Poochie with his lover. But yeah, part 6 is my favorite. Poochie? Yeah, fuck Poochie. All my friends hate Poochie.
I have a stuffed animal named Poochie.
I'm sorry, Poochie.
No, he's somewhere.
Somewhere.
It was my dad's first stuffed animal, and then I got it.
Oh, that's adorable.
And it's a little dog.
Oh.
It's a little basset hound.
Poochie's great. So how old is that? Is it like in good condition?
For the most part, other than his brother drew a dick on it when they were kids because his brother got mad at him. So now there's just like a weird Sharpie mark on the bottom of it.
I mean, you could just like erase it.
Well, not really.
With a Sharpie.
Oh, you just draw a bigger one.
Draw a bigger dick on the dog. Poochie's great. We're gonna beat your ass. Cape Canaveral. I like part 6 because it's in America and it's in Florida, so you go to like a NASA spaceport and they fight literally the god. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. They love each other.
Who doesn't love
shit.
Dio?
Do you think Poochie and Dio, they ever concepted their love for each other? Or do you think because Poochie saw him as a god that he was like, no, I am not a god yet. We can't conceptualize this marriage.
Conceptualize? Consummate?
I think his stand's called White Snake.
Based off the band Whitesnake from the 80s.
Yeah.
I had one of their albums.
Hermes' stand is called Kiss. I wonder if you know that.
because they really like kissing.
Oh no.
Idiot.
Idiot. What's the main singer for Kiss? His name's
Gene Simmons.
Gene Simmons, the one that everyone memes, right?
Yeah, he also plays bass.
Boom, 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 boom. Take this, Dio. Dude, I can't. I want part 6 of JoJo's so bad. So what episode of One Piece are you on? Have you hit 800 yet?
I think so. I think I'm right there.
I don't remember this. Okay, now I remember the part. Because gravity is literally like turned on its side in part 6.
Ah. That makes sense.
It's a stand called Eyes of made in heaven. Fucking powerful ass stand that he has. Poochie.
What's her stand called?
Stone Ocean.
Right.
Hell yeah. Whoa. Oh, it's dead. Alright, let's see. How do I want to finish this bitch? Yeah, the gravity-based stand, Seamoon. Seaman. Seaman.
Ah.
He dead. He dead. He fell off the fucking roof.
He fell sideways.
I remember reading part 6, and they teased me a little bit, cause damn it, you know this. Okay, there's spoilers. Fuck. Something happened when I was like, could Giorno possibly be in Florida at the same time all this is happening? And I was like, but nope, we'll never get that now. Would you like to play JoJo's? I can have your favorite character, Mohammed Abdal.
Why is he my favorite?
I don't know. Why?
I don't know. I thought you were gonna pick something like, I don't know, funny.
Oh, okay.
But then that's like a kind of okay guy.
Okay. Your favorite is Stroheim.
I do really like Stroheim.
You get Stroheim, and I'll put Hold Horse on your team.
Not old Joseph.
They don't have old. Oh, yeah, they do have.
What were you trying to say? You just said they didn't, and then there he
Well,
was.
because I was thinking part 4 of Joseph. I was like, would you want like really old ass like Joseph, what did you say?
Ah!
You took my wallet? You get old Joseph on your team. But then we'll put... Oh, actually, that kind of makes sense. Wait a second. Okay. Hold on. Old Joseph on your team, but then we'll put... Oh, you know what? They hate cars. And they hate...
They never understood cars.
The Pixar movie?
He handed me the controller like I know how to play this. Oh.
Pick your map. Which is your favorite map?
I remember where that place. Wow. That's just a room.
That's a prison. You ever play at the Burning Joestar residence from part 1?
Yeah.
You remember that part?
Yeah. I watched it like 3 times.
Why?
I watched it twice and then read it once.
Oh yeah. That had all the zombies in it. See, people shit on part 1. But
I liked it.
but until
I liked it a
you
lot.
learn that it's the building blocks of the series. I bet no
I
one
just
here
lo-
hated part 1.
I just love Dio.
In part 1, he was great. He was better than Joseph in part 1.
Yeah, but they also have
Oh,
the entire Led
he
Zeppelin
shows
crew.
us. The entire Led
Jimmy
Zeppelin
Page, Robert Plant. They're all beating the shit, and then they all get killed
Oh, those were
right
the
at the
like
end.
those
Dio's,
were the knights, right?
Yeah, Dio's like second hand.
I didn't even realize those were Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, it's all the members of Led Zeppelin.
What the fuck? So is it true that one of they could control their hair? Do they have really good hair?
So that does something.
Oh shit.
Okay.
If you press the right thumbstick, you can lock on, so you're not like.
Ah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, wait. There's things on the side. Oh, that's blocking. Alright, I really know what I'm happening.
Uh-oh. The most evil villain ever. Yes, he was Doc Holliday. Thanks for joining us.
Okay, there we go.
He was the most evil villain. Oh, did you just use your fucking, like, Cyclops vision?
Maybe. I wasn't looking. I got
Yeah,
stuck on a chair.
You know, he got stuck on AC/DC. Oh, now he's look, oh, dude, it's Nazi zombies. You better. Who's gonna buy the door? Oh, dude, you're getting bodied by AC/DC in cars. Oh, he's gonna throw a chair at you. His daughter, Jolene Cujo, against. No one else really has. No, we'll do our best friends Josuke and his best friend Ukuyasu. And we're going to. No, we're going to. Mori 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 la 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 radio. Morio down, Morio. Oh shit. Hey, no one is here. Who would win in a fight? Let's say part 3 Jotaro or part 6 Jotaro. Obviously, it's part 3 Jotaro.
It's because he smokes.
He does smoke, but not in the televised version because they have to hide that. They're like, he's not smoking. Let's darken his face. Like when you're like, why are they darkening his face? Oh. That's pretty cool. Hell yeah.
He just yells a lot.
Yeah.
Just like my friend Eduardo.
So, he's Okuyasu?
Yeah.
I don't know if Eduardo would like that. Maybe he would, because he does got a powerful stand called the Hand, which is really OP.
Hand.
Hey, Uncle, please stop. Get it? Because Josuke is his uncle. Remember when Joseph betrayed Suzy Q to get some Japan poon? And he got Josuke as a kid? Pretty crazy shit. That's why part 4 exists.
Yep.
Mr. Old Joseph, your favorite character, couldn't keep it in his pants. And plus, he was like 60.
Yeah.
And a 20-year-old Japanese student loved him. That's just how cool Joseph was. When did Jotaro... Wait, what part was that? When he lied to Josuke?
Do you like Suzy Q more, or do you like the song Fortunate Son?
Fortunate Son. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, that's not the one. I was seeing Paint It Black again.
Yeah. It ain't me. It ain't me.
Yeah.
I'm no fortunate one.
It
No.
ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't the unfortunate one. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That is true.
But is that him lying, or is that the author forgetting?
Forgetting, that's true. Or not knowing what he's gonna do next. That's true.
Because that's the big thing I always hear about JoJo is we forgot, or he forgot.
Oh no, that's right. Star Platinum did bring Joseph back to life. He was dead. He was dead, dude. Joseph, remember they did the blood transfusion?
Yeah. But that's also, I think that's just him forgetting.
Yeah, he's like, Yare.
That was in the 80s.
Oh. That's so cool. Father and daughter. So fucking cool. I remember part 6, she absolutely hates Joe Tuttle.
Oh.
And Joe Tuttle was just like,
Mm.
look, girl, I've been busy trying to protect the world from Dio, any remnants of him, and you're acting like a little bitch. But he truly does love her because he literally sold the whole world. He actually did sell the whole world just to protect her. They all die.
They what?
Oh, nothing. Sorry. Change the subject. You mean spin? That is true. It ain't me. It ain't me. I am no unfortunate one. Ding, ding, ding,
I
ding,
know
ding.
fortunate one, no. It ain't me.
Damn,
ain't
I just
me.
broke
I'm
Josuke's
no
back.
fortunate son. Did you know that song is in Bioshock Infinite?
No way. They have that song in there?
Yep.
But they're not even in that time period.
Yeah, it's in one of the tears. And then they go,
No way.
what was that song? I've never heard it before.
Was it a bunch
I
of
don't
like
think
Black
anybody-
Hawk helicopters though? Was it really?
No. But I mean, that little song plays for a second.
It ain't me. Oh my god. Damn, that game. People are still like theorizing about that game to this day. So who made Bioshock 2K, right? Creators of no, that was a publisher.
They were the publishers, but it was technically a different creative director for Bioshock 2.
It was Bioshock Infinite was the same people who did 1, correct?
Yes.
Udumista?
Want to do one more, and then
We'll
we'll
do one more.
BRB, and then Halo.
Yep, you hear that? We'll do one more match, BRB, and complete level 4 of Halo. Because we're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna complete it until we beat Halo on Legendary. Because someone out there said I couldn't do it, so I'll show them.
Who was that?
I won't say. I don't make them seem like the bad guy because I'm the bigger man here.
Was it me?
No.
Okay.
Side eye. How long were you in Italy for?
I was in Italy for 2 weeks.
Holy shit. What was it like sleeping in another country across the world and then, waking up in another country across the world?
Oh, it felt like the first hotel we were in, very nice. Every other hotel felt like we're sleeping in a third world country.
Is it because you have to keep changing hotels or what?
Yeah, and they're like, first hotel, we're going to get a nice one. Next hotels, we're going to get the shittiest things that don't have heating.
There's prostitutes outside.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it was annoying. A lot of the people that were on that trip annoyed the shit out of me because it was for school. All I remember is we went to one shitty hotel, and I was just not having it.
What do you mean you weren't having it?
Were
you pissed off, or were you just done with the trip?
I was just done in terms of we just drove for 6 hours straight. And before this whole thing, they were like, you need to set up, you need to sign all this paperwork on who you have to stay with, and all this kind of stuff. So, my friend Dylan was with me. So we spent all this time to do all this this minor things. I don't know if he did anything. I think I just had to submit something.
Yeah.
So it would be like at least we would do that. But then they're like, there's not enough room for you and him to be together, so you guys all will have to draw straws. And I'm like, what's the point in that? Who cares? They're like, yeah, you're gonna have to, because you questioned why we're doing that, Justin. You're gonna be the automatic pick to sleep with these complete strangers that I've been finding completely annoying the entire time.
Like students from your school still, though?
Not my school. These were from Minnesota or some other state. They at least they spoke English, but
Yeah.
they were
my
still like
God.
very obnoxious the whole time. So I was just kind of like, kind of don't want to. Kind of don't want to.
Because you questioned, like, why do you have to pick sticks? And they said,
Yeah.
"Thank you for thinking."
Yeah, I was like, why? But I'm like, why would it do that? Like, what was the point of me doing all this paperwork beforehand to then have it where this would never come up, and then it comes up anyways, and it's being like, nah, you guys have to pull sticks to figure out who's the unlucky one, and it's like, no, thank you.
So you had to stay with Minnesota kids.
I ended up saying nah, and I ended up I was lucky that my mom came with me.
Oh.
This was sophomore year of high school,
Damn.
so I just ended up being like, and I just slept on her floor.
Did your mom have to stay with someone random?
No.
She have her own.
Yeah, the adults got that.
So you just.
It was a weird thing. I was just annoyed at everything. It was just like, I'm not gonna sleep with these people for one. I don't trust them.
They could do something really bad to my poor sophomore body.
Well, I mean, it was like that. It was just like, what the fuck? What is that stand called?
Sex Pistols.
Ah, classic. What's your favorite Sex Pistols song? And why is it Anarchy in the UK from Guitar Hero 3?
I have to hear these songs because, like, after this stream tonight, we're gonna listen to these songs because I feel like all these people, like, they us have to have one good song that I ever at least heard. Remember, I'm like my dad. Thumbs down or thumbs up. And Narancha's was called something simple. Oh, it was called because it's a plane.
Jefferson Airplane?
No.
Jefferson
I
Starship?
can think of it. I got
Aerosmith?
Aerosmith. It was Aerosmith.
I was reading
Oh,
the chat. Don't look at me.
Yeah. Thank you. No one is here. Yes, he just says like Aerosmith. Oh, I get it. I just realized I came back from the dead. Oh no! I'll let him do it. No, that's just a spoiler. Bad.
He just stands there.
Yeah, he takes
Hey.
it. Oh no! But going back to part 3 when he said to Josuke, "No one comes back from the dead." Part 5, where you at? Part 5, gang, where you at? What was we say about Italy? So, is there any translator in your guys' group?
Yeah, well, we had a tour guide. And then we also had I guess people would refer to her as a Karen nowadays.
Did she
In our
have a Karen
group,
haircut?
everything you could ever imagine. But
Did she have a bunch of bracelets?
yeah, just everything you can possibly imagine. It's probably her, but she thought she was better than everybody because she's been to Italy before. But she was like, oh yeah, I can translate for you, but then like couldn't translate anything. And I think Dylan, who spoke a little bit of Spanish, could do better with translating
Yeah.
Italian stuff.
Oh, God, See, that's one thing. Like, if I ever went to a different country, like, I'd have to at least know the language. 'Cause I'm too socially awkward to be like, I'd have to like fluently know it.
Well, you can get a translator, and then most other countries that like especially in like big tourist places, English tends to be something enough that there'll be people who know it, and a lot of other countries have to learn English in school. So unlike us, who we're just a bunch of
Americans
idiots who don't know anything.
Wait, you're talking #1 professional Japanese translator.
Oh yeah.
Fluent in all anime. Alright, guys.
I speak anime.
We'll be with another BRB to continue level 4 of Halo. Stay tuned.
I'm gonna play some Steely Dan.